All right, today I want to cover some new and exciting features within Microsoft 365 Copilot. These have come out in the last couple months, and they basically open up functionality that you would find in your leading chat platforms like ChatGPT. Just a reminder about cost. So Microsoft 365 Copilot is the AI-enabled features within things like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Outlook, Teams. It connects to your SharePoint data, OneDrive, and also your Outlook email and Teams data. And all of that information is secured within your tenant. So meaning none of the data is training the models and none of the data is being shared outside of your tenant. All right, we're going to start with some of the pre-made agents from Microsoft. So if we go to all agents, we go to the agent store, and we will take a look first at the researcher agent. So what this essentially is, it's like ChatGPT Deep Research, but it's connected to all of your Office 365 data. So I'm going to start with a procedure template that's in our SharePoint site. This guy right here. Okay, so use this template to create a procedure for running a Windows backup. And you can imagine you could do anything that you can think of, pull it from the web with this and have it fill out a procedure that you can then go back and modify. So just like Deep Research, it's going to ask some follow-up questions. And I'm just going to say go ahead. So while that goes, again, it takes a little bit to run. We're going to jump back and kick off the analyst function. I'm not Julia Child, and I don't have a pre-made one to show you. So let's go back. And I already have the analyst agent here. So this can be used to dive into data. So I'm going to use an Excel file that I have in SharePoint, XYZ Financials. And then just give me a second. I'm going to paste in a question. So plot the total revenue versus total cost of goods sold over 8 quarters. And you're going to see it's going to start running. It's basically creating code on the fly, Python code, where it's analyzing what's in that spreadsheet. Just to give you an idea of the sheet. This is just a sample of a financial spreadsheet for an organization, XYZ widgets. And this is another thing that will run for a little bit. And there is my chart. It's a little hard to see in this view, but if you're working with this on the desktop, it's much easier to work through. So let's go back and check out Deep Research. All right, this is still running, so we're going to do a little time jump and come back to it. Just checking back in real quick to show all of the work that it's doing behind the scenes, similar again to Deep Research on the ChatGPT side, going through the internet and pulling in the options that it wants to bring into the procedure. Check back in when it's done. All right, looks like our research has finished and it's created our document. You can see that it is quite extensive and has a lot of information, so I am going to skip to the bottom. And from here, we could copy this out to another document. We can also use a function, a new feature called Pages. So if we click on Edit in Pages, then we have some more options here to edit it or open it in Microsoft Word and continue to refine it the way we want it. So I hope you found the overviews here of researcher and analyst functions in M365 Copilot helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next time.